My mic wasn't working. My mic wasn't working. Here, let me make a weird face. See if it works. Maybe. I hope you're all here. I'm going to wait for just a moment because of that. Oh, there's so many things to make sure are, well, you can't see all over my screen, but there's 7 or 8 little things I need to check. I forgot about the audio. So, as you are coming in, please say hello to me, especially right now, because I'm not sure if you can hear me or not. I'm sure you'll tell me that if you cannot. In the meantime, I want to say hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Let me get that out of the way. It's a little less distracting, isn't it? So how is everyone tonight? Let's see here. I'm live. Okay. Hey, Lori, there we go. I just needed one live body to tell me, yes, you're on, and yes, you can hear me. Thanks, Sue. Thank you. Hello, Roz. Happy Thursday to you. Oh my gosh, I've missed you guys. And then during today, had that weird feeling like, is this allergies or am I getting, you know what, SICK? I don't think so. We're just going to say it's allergies. But of course, like as the day went on, I was like, what's going on here? So I don't know. But you know what? Whatever it is, you can't catch it from me here. So isn't it nice that we get to meet online? I love it. Hello, Jean. Jean, your phone's going to ring any moment now. It'll be your family. But we have you for right now, don't we? I love it. So how is everybody and how has your week been? I hope you've had a good week. Mine's flown by. It seems like I was just telling you that I wasn't able to come live last Thursday. So, hello, Deb. Deb created something really cool for Chopped. So, you guys are going to love that. Oh, thank you for sharing so much. I appreciate it. Uh-oh, Roz, you have the same feeling? Do you think we caught it from each other? No, sadly, no, we didn't. And hopefully, yeah, if it's allergies, my gosh, they're attacking me. I woke up the other day and I was actually wheezing. I have an inhaler. This is the inhaler. I have an inhaler for just such an occasion. And I haven't used it in years, but I used it the other morning. And then it makes you feel weird the whole day. Anybody else have that kind of inhaler? It must have steroids or something. Anyway, so I felt weird, more weird than normal. Okay, speaking of, let's just get on with it, shall we? So, welcome everyone, or welcome back. This is Lisa Harden. You are coming to me live, or maybe recorded, but either way, I welcome you to the Stamping Zoo. We are coming in from a beautiful Boise, Idaho. It's been a little hot lately. It's probably technically a little hot right now out there, but guess what? Nice and chilly in the Stamping Zoo headquarters. Perfect weather for stamping, right? The sun's outside and the AC's inside. And so I'm so happy to be here with you. I am going to stamp with something that's going to try and make us think of beautiful fall weather, okay? We're going to work with an upcoming suite that is called, well, the bundle's called Gathering Moments. I think the suite is called Gathering Together. It's perfect, though. It's perfect for my favorite time of year. And so I can't wait to bring that to you. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. One of the things that means is that I sell all of the beautiful products I'll be using tonight. I'll tell you how you can get your hands on these products early, or they go live to lovely customers on September 3rd. I love being a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. One of the other things it means is that I also hold all sorts of events. You can read about them in the description of this video. Lots of links down there for you to look at. I have all sorts of in-person and online events, monthly contests and clubs, something for every skill level and every budget, I think. So just tune in, check out all that fun stuff down there, and we will talk about all things Stampin' Up! And all things Stampin' Zoo, okay? And we're going to make some cards as well. Let's see here. I just remembered that I didn't upload my graphics. Well, we're going to go with what I have from last week because, you know, it always wants to slow everything down. I called the Geek Squad. I hope they get out here eventually. They were supposed to come out Wednesday after a lengthy wait, and then they pushed me to the end of the month. I mean, seriously, Geek Squad, come on. So we're going to check the speed of this computer, but in the meantime, we're going to work fine together, okay? So, Ethel, hello, very nice to see you. Lori, you too? You mean you too? You're not feeling well because of allergies? I hope it's just allergies. God, I hope it is. Because I'm just like everybody else. I don't have time to be sick. Are you kidding? Plus, I'm a baby about it. I live alone, so I can be a baby about it, and I am. But let's just not go down that road, okay? It's just allergies. There's everything. Everything is a bloom right now. It's pretty out there, though. Okay, everyone, let's see. I am just going to go ahead, point you down, and we're going to get going. How about that? How do I do that? I've kind of forgotten. It's like I've been out of commission for a week or something. Weird. Okay, and here I am for a little while at least, unless I get in the way of the project. Sorry. If I get in the way, then I am going to disappear. There we go. That looks good for now. I made the mistake of rearranging this, or rearranging my stand. And the other night I was recording videos for Zubilee, and it was slowly falling, but I didn't notice it, of course. And I kept thinking, what is wrong with this thing? My card looks so weird. Well, yeah, when I finally looked up, I realized the phone was slowly going towards a 90-degree angle. So anyway, got that figured out. Let me clean this off. I'm just noticing there's all sorts of bits and bobs, as our English demonstrator friends would say, but I'm seeing pieces of adhesive and a little ink I was stamping off. And so the mat, this glass mat is just pretty impervious to all that stuff, but it does want to be cleaned every once in a while, you know? Okay, like all good tools, you can purchase this in my online store, along with, as I said, thousands of other paper crafting products. Again, this is called the Glass Mat Studio. It comes with a couple of extra things. And if you hit the Shop Now tab at thestampingzoo.com, it will take you to my secure and beautiful Stampin' Up! Store. And you can shop for any and all things you didn't even know about, right? It's like going to, your favorite grocery store, and they say, did you find everything okay? And you say, I had no idea. Look at these beautiful cards. Well, okay, so I designed this one, but my friend Anne sent it to me as a thank you card, and I was so glad to see it come into my mail. We made this I think we made it in a Zubilee a while ago, and so I'd kind of forgotten about it. Frosted Forest, beautiful card. Thank you so much, Anne. And no thanks necessary, but always appreciated. And this is from Cindy Jones. And I believe she was, we had fun on an online bingo night. And what did she say? Oh, well, I sent her something, so she was thanking me for that. So anyway, isn't that gorge? Look at that. Lovely Garden, I believe this is called. I want to play with Lovely Garden a little bit more. Hydrangea are like right up there on my must-have list. And she used an embossing folder. I think it was from Celebration. Yeah, I think it was. And you know what? We're not going to have Celebration anymore. The company has decided to give us a new promotion beginning in December. But FYI, no more Celebration, at least for this year. I don't know. They've said they're discontinuing it. So you will find some of your old Celebration favorites are now in the last chance item list for products. So you can find some of them out there. I saw that really fun rainbow card kit. that was from last year's celebration, and I think it was just over $9. So it was probably $1 a card. That's a good deal. And no stamping on that one. So anyway, just an FYI, okay? But we're not going to worry about celebration. We're going to worry about fall and all things fall. And let's just take our minds there, shall we? Do you smell the pumpkin latte? Mm-hmm. See the pumpkins out in the pumpkin patch? Do you see the leaves falling? Now, I did these ahead of time, these leaves, and I posted them last week because I made them when I was watching a show. You can do, now, don't judge my, for a very, what do I want to say, talented embroiderer, the embroidery would look just as neat on the back as it does on the front. Not so. I was doing the quick and dirty method, but nobody's ever going to see that except for you and me, okay? And so this is all very easy because the dies punch out these holes when you pass them through the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, and then you can either just leave it as, some sort of decoration. You can cut out a solid image, or you can, again, put that in there, this little inlay piece, and then you can stitch it with linen thread, or this happens to be a duo pack of thread that comes with this bundle. Okay, no, with this suite. I apologize. So a suite, Stampin' Up! Suite, is a collected group of products that have been put together to complement each other, okay? And so today I'm showing you everything that's in a suite, with the exception of this. I just got this, so I had to show you. Guys, this is the irregular weave trim. It's going to be in your Zubilee kit, I do believe. And isn't it cool? I can't really think of what to call it, like sisal? I don't know. But in any case, it's cool. Let's see if it ties a bow. I don't know. I don't see it being a bow situation. I see it being just like tucked in to make texture and volume. Yeah, that's not going to happen so well. You can make a bow, but that's not what we're going to use it for. I can tell you right now. But it'll be beautiful across the front of all your favorite designer series papers because it won't block the patterns. And I love that idea. It's like it's not sheer. You can literally see through it. And so let's take this oh yeah, baby, that's beautiful, isn't it? This particular piece of Cajun Craze with the gathering leaves. And isn't that cool? It's very fall, isn't it? Kind of gives you even a feeling of like hay bales, straw bales. And anyway, we're going to have fun with that. It is just funky. Irregular weave trim. Available in pre-order right now or add it to a starter kit. Did you know? You do know this if you've watched me before. You can start a starter kit tonight and fill it full of $125 of products of anything you want, including pre-order things that aren't available to customers right now. And you'll only pay $99 plus tax. And then you can shop for like 7 months with at least a 20% discount. Nothing else to worry about. Now, it only gets better from there, but that's like the quick and dirty of it, okay? So if you would like to do that, if you would like to get the gathering moments as I'm working along with it, I may entice you. And if you would like to just get this tonight, don't wait. You can be working with it, over Labor Day and all that stuff. Just hustle yourself on over to thestampingzoo.com, hit the Join the Zoo Crew tab, and there you go. You just start your order. It's probably a link for it. Take you directly there. Guess where? Underneath this video, or maybe above this video if you're on YouTube. So let's get down to this stuff. Look at that. Old Olive and Early Espresso. and those are sold as a combo pack. I think 15 yards of each. Yeah, that's a lot. Yes, I do believe it's 15 of each. And then here's the beautiful stamp set. Oh, I love it so much. We're going to stamp, I haven't stamped these yet, so, I'm sorry in advance if I gasp. But each of them is so detailed and sweet. And then this kind of worn plaid. And then this, I don't know, just some other textural piece. And beautiful sentiments of thanks. Gather, your friendship means the world to me. Many thanks. Thankful for you and expressing heartfelt gratitude. And guess what? They're cling stamps. I'm saying that because our friends, the cling stamps, are going to be transitioning out of a product line because apparently it's hard to keep the raw materials necessary for this formulation in stock. And so we will be transitioning out of the red rubber stamps and photopolymer, going directly to all photopolymer. All right, this will happen over the course of a few months. And if you are receiving my emails, you received an email about this earlier today that gave you a video and all sorts of the deets. Okay, so refer to that for more information. And it's okay because we can stamp with whatever. Personally, I love the red rubber. I find that the imaging is great. But you know what? I love the versatility and the see-through quality, of course, of the photopolymer. So it's like a good choice and a good choice, right? And so if that's what keeps the company strong and keeps our stamps in stock, then let's do it. All right, but we're going to enjoy the cling stamps while we have them. Okay, first of all, I just want to stamp a couple of these. Do you mind? Because I haven't yet. And we need to check them out. And there's our friend KZ. And KZ says she could stay awake longer than a couple hours at a time. Oh, if you could stay away a couple hours, more than a couple hours at a time. Well, that's because you're healing, friend. Are you staying out of the hospital, though? I hope so. I hope you're just at home, at least. And I'm sure your daughter is there nursing you back to health. Ooh, we're going to have fun. Oh, I definitely want to try this one. This is gorge. And we're just going to put this on white for right now because we just want to see the true, I guess, stamp of it. Stamp of it all. Now, I got some white paper out. And then, I don't know where it is. It's set aside. That's okay. I have a whole bunch of scraps here. So we are going to, oh, there we go. That's a perfection. That's a perfect stamp. I want to stamp them all in pecan pie, but I don't think I'm going to. I think, see now I get these from Stampin' Storage when I buy their magnet sheets. And one side is slick. In this case, both sides are slick. I put those on top of my cling stamps. Because then I like to be able to pull this off and see them all at a glance. And lots of times when they sit for a while, those will end up over on this side if you don't prevent it. So that's just my thing. And then at Stamp Camp, I always forget to tell them why they're there. And the paper ends up on the wrong side. So anyway, I have lots of the paper. It's okay. All right, let's see here. Let me move my trimmer. Dreamy trim out of the way. And, ooh, let me try Blackberry Bliss. You know I love Blackberry Bliss, and I bet you do too, especially for fall and winter crafting. That's fun. But you know what? This needs a little less ink. And so I need a plastic expired gift card, and I'm going to push the ink down in this a little bit. Okay, so I just ran that at about a 45-degree angle. I say that because remember I was just talking about my phone. Well, in this case, a 45-degree angle is good. So just push the ink down, and then let's see what it looks like. It kind of looks the same, but no, it doesn't. It has more, it definitely looks more like fiber, doesn't it? I'm trying to get it super close for you. There we go. And around the edges, let's see. See, it doesn't like fade out around the edges as much as I thought it would. I can see, maybe that's just Blackberry Bliss. But in any case, that's what it looks like. I'm okay with that. Let's try pecan pie, just to see. Gotta do, hello Della, very nice to see you. And hey Mary Ellen, how's it going in beautiful Montana? Are the leaves starting to turn yet? No, it does that on all of them. Okay. Oh yeah, it's in the stamp. It's just not on the label. Anyway, I like that. It's very cute. Mary Ellen lives in a beautiful state. I don't know which side. I don't remember, but I am much more familiar with the western side. But you know, I haven't been there in years. I miss it. Okay, let's try this guy. Oh, yes. That's beautiful. Look at all of that. The difference in opacity. This is definitely a distinctive stamp set. I could see it from the shading that's on the images, right? And so let's just check it out. Let's see if I can keep this going and not double dip in the wrong ink. Like it. This is going to be adorable. I mean, it has to be. It's adorable. Look how cute it is. All right, we'll try it in Blackberry Bliss, just because we can. It's still adorable. Oh, it's the cutest stamp. I don't know. I love mushrooms. God, it's super cute too. Okay, this is so cute. If you are liking this, did you know that, oh, that's beautiful. That looks like a mushroom you do not want to eat. It looks like a magic mushroom. But as far as a card, I think it's gorgeous. Now, I am designing a class and offering it next month. Beautiful. Both as an online option, or a to-go option, I should say, or a Super Saturday in-person class with these very products. So if you're liking this as I'm working along here, go down in the description to where it talks about Super Saturday. And please come and stamp with us down at Smoky Mountain Pizza and Pasta in Southeast Boise. Or, you know, if it's a little too hard of a commute, then you can take this class and 2 other classes if you choose as a retreat in a box. And retreat in a box, of course, is going to be all sorts of fun stuff. You'll be making cards, but you'll also be receiving little gifties, presents, some prize patrol, different things. And ooh, we are off to a good start. Beautiful, beautiful. So part of what we're doing tonight is we're getting familiar with this beautiful suite of products so that I can then be off to the races and create the most beautiful things for you to work on when you are at Super Saturday, whether you're at your own house or Smoky Mountain. Okay, again, you can look at all the details down in the description below, and it's called Super Saturday. I'm going to have a choice of 3 different kits. This, again, is one of the choices. And then we will have 2 2 Christmas. They're pretty straightforward Christmas themed classes. So we'll talk, we have time. We'll talk about those. But what I probably will do is put together a special video just focused on that class because there's just a lot in the offering. And I want to make sure, I want to make sure you know everything that's going to be included in there. But if you've taken a Zubilee class from me or any other class where I send you about $25 of product, it's going to be very similar to that. You'll be making some duplicates of cards, but you'll get, oh my gosh, that is gorgeous. Look at that. You will get lots of product. As I said, it's going to be brand new product. I will be up at midnight on the 3rd ordering product for you so that we can do our very best to make sure we get everything in stock. Okay, let's take a look at this one. These are nice. These sentiments are really meant to be the focal point, aren't they? Wow. Isn't that pretty? Nobody beats our fonts. I tell you, nobody. Are there dies for the mushrooms and the nut? Yes. I know those big leaves really take over everything, don't they? But here's the mushroom, the acorn, the leaves, and the berries. I believe there's a die, an open die for each image. And then, except for like this textural piece. So, yep, we've got 2 leaves. This looks like this little cluster of berries. I didn't stamp that. Why not? I guess I just ran out of blocks. But, yeah, this is that one. Okay. And so every image, except for these 2, has a die. And then you get these 2 large dies with the whole thing. That's a good deal. So this bundle is about $57 US. I do give you a deal on it if you purchase it with the class. Of course, you can also purchase the class and just purchase this from yourself or from another demonstrator, or you can use something that's in your stash. Okay, so don't think that you can't mix and match, because you can. So yeah, take a look at that. That's gorgeous. Okay, I could play with those for another hour, but I'm guessing you're not going to want to watch that. Okay, let's just put these here for a minute because I want to bring in the paper because I'm a little giddy about the paper, okay? If you thought I was giddy about the acorn and the mushrooms, just wait until you see the paper. I hope you're sitting down. Kathleen, are you sitting down? Are you laying down? You might be laying down. What? I'm making you buy the stamp that I made to send to you. I know you only colored the flowers, but I colored everything else. Oh, that I just sent you? I wasn't even trying, but there you go. That's so cute. I want you to send me a picture of it so I can see how you colored everything. Yes, that was Rustic Centerpiece. And I had just tried to be selective and only colored the sunflowers, didn't I? I'm glad you found it fun. What a great idea. You just sat and colored the rest of it in. I love that so much. Okay, where's my stinking paper? Come on. Here we go. All right, now just trying to run away. That's not true. I just have about 8 new papers sitting back there. I don't even have room for them yet. They're semi-organized, but we're going to rip this one apart right now. Okay, so again, this one's called, if you're going to order the starter kit, it's called Gathering Together Specialty Designer Series paper. Again, in the Super Saturday class, if you choose this, you will get a half a pack of this paper. It is gilded on one side, and it's so pretty. So this is like a leaf image, and actually this suite also comes with a humongous leaf embossing folder. I just used it in both in color kits and Zubilee. I had to, guys. It's so fun. And it also kind of looks like fish bones to me, which I think is funny. But that's just my weird brain. So anyway, they've taken that pattern and put it over into this paper. Isn't that beautiful? Hey, Corinne. Yes, happy birthday to Corinne. I just saw that before I came on. Look at this beautiful plaid. Oh my gosh. Looks like crushed curry, black, and Cajun craze and white. I don't know. I like that. That is a really cool combination. This, you can tell we're going to use this on one of our cards, Old Olive. But again, they've made this look dimensional, don't you think? I'm like, it's like there's a thin, dark strip. And when they do that, it makes it look like that gold is standing up taller. The trick of the eye. Then here's the other side. Kind of looks like that little textural stamp, right? And so, let me see here. And this is a kind of a standard sized pack where you get 2 each of 6 different double-sided patterns. Oh, let's take a look at this one. What is that? It's just like little stars, kind of. But of course they form just an overall beautiful pattern. Oh my goodness. I don't know if you're ever going to see that other side of the paper, right? Maybe a little strip, because this is standout. This with that. Looks delicious. If it was a cake, I'd eat it. Oh yeah. Look, and then a little hint. The shrooms. Oh, there's one. Looks just like what we cut out. Now, I don't know if any of these images are not striking me as being to scale with regard to the dies, but there are probably some sort of images that you can cut out. Oh, maybe that leaf. Maybe some of that leaf. It has to be facing, it has to be curved the right way. Yeah, I don't think so. I take that back. But I don't want to cut this up anyway. I want to use it for beautiful backgrounds with one of those gorgeous sentiments. Slap some ribbon on it, and that's it. That's all you need. Of course, we'll do more to it. Oh, here's another plaid. Now that's really kind of sophisticated, isn't it? I love how they just have different patterns, and then that beautiful gold running throughout. A lot of gold on that one. This one's cool, isn't it? I like that. Early espresso pattern. We already saw that. I had them out of order, of course. Ooh. Did we already see this? Wait a minute. I think we did. Oh, I can tell by looking at the back of it, right? No, we didn't. Let's see. Oh, okay. One has a white background and one has like a beige background. Same pattern otherwise. And, oh, and this one has yellow. This one just keeps to the beige. This has some crushed curry in it. They had me there for a minute. If you're ever wondering if they're the same, then just look at the back pattern. That is usually the giveaway. So that's fun. Oh, and then there's that one. Nice. Okay, so this is going to be gorgeous paper. Did I show you that? Oh yeah, where is that large piece? There it is. This was the one I pulled out earlier to talk about that ribbon. And again, they've got that leaf image on there running throughout. And then this is the back side of this pattern. I love it. So beautiful. Thank you, Stampin' Up. They're so good at what they do. It makes it fun, fun, fun for us, doesn't it? Corinne, you have blessed us with your presence, and happy birthday. And it is also Alicia's birthday, but she's not here, is she? She's out partying, I'm sure, closing down the club. I hope she's out having a delicious dinner with her family. Alicia, if you're on replay, I will see Alicia on Saturday, and so I'm looking forward to giving her some birthday wishes then. How about that? Okay, let me grab the pieces and parts of, I have this one started in my mind, but I was able to cut the pieces out at least. This one, I think we're going to set it aside for later. but as you will see, it has all over glimmer. So oh, speaking of all over glimmer, what the heck? I didn't mean to make that like such a point, but y'all, I bought this. Now listen, it's from Bauble Bar. It's not like semi-precious or anything. Um, this was to commemorate my $100,000 in Stampin' Up sales. So I thought I needed a little new little piece of bling to remind me of that. Okay, before I was so rudely interrupted by my own beautiful jewelry. Remember last week we were talking about this Sherry Stokovich trick where you mix a wink of Stella into vegetable glycerin. This is 4 ounces, and I punctured and poured an entire wink of Stella in here. I actually think I wanted to have a little bit more. There's quite a bit sitting on the bottom though, but I think I'm going to put a little bit more in it. And then this is 4 ounces is a lot of this. Okay, but anyway, you put it down on a block, or I've been using this silicone mat, and then just with the blending brush, you can give yourself basically glimmer paper. Isn't that fun? So anyway, that's what happened there. Thanks, Corinne. Hey, Kim. Very not. Oh, thanks, KZ. She messaged me a picture of the card. I'd look at it, but the phone's right here. So it's occupied. It's previously occupied. Ooh, thank you. The nail polish is kind of fun, right? It's cat eye. And may it look familiar to you? I don't know. Okay. So let's make a card. Now that we've looked at all the beautiful products, I think we have, it has the linen twine, it has the stamps and the dies and the paper. We must have embellishments. We must have some kind of dots or something. Someone tell me, because I can't look it up. Streaked dots? I doubt it, but maybe. Okay, what is this one? This one might be, you guys, this one might be in the catalog. If so, I can look it up. Is anyone receiving your catalog? If you're a customer, a direct customer of mine, please let me know, because I was sending them direct from the company. I think this might be. No, it's not. It's an online exclusive. Okay. Well, one of you will tell me the, oh, you were you, Jean? You picked up on that? Your In Color kit is sitting out on my doorstep right now with a notification to the mailman. He'll be picking it up tomorrow, or I'll have his head on a platter. No, I'm sorry. Did I say that? No, I think he and I have gotten that straightened out. We better. Cajun and gold dots. You guys look it up and tell. Ooh, Jean, you got your catalog today? Excellent. Okay, whoever wants to be my helper, look up and tell me what the embellishments are for the gathering together, or whatever it's called, suite. I would love it. Okay, well, I hope you were having fun looking at the catalog. So I put soft sea foam. No, it's not in the paper, but it kind of is, because look, they have, remember I told you they did these couple of funny things that make it look like that gold is standing up off of the paper. Well, one of the things they did was they lightened up the old olive and put a stripe in there. I think it's dead on for soft sea foam, and I haven't seen my friend soft sea foam in a while, and so we're using it. And we are also going to use that beautiful leaf that I stitched while I was watching TV last week. What was I watching? Gilded Age. I don't know if I would have taken my eyes off the screen. You know, you can't miss the beautiful costuming. And then this is the insert. And this, oh, yes, this is going to be for the sentiment. Oh, we just have to decide And then I think we're going to use a label die, which is also from a new suite. And this is one of the other classes that's going to be available during Super Saturday, in person or to go. And it's called, well, one of the bundles is called Traditional Labels. I think it's called Traditional Christmas. So anyway, I think a lot of these shapes will go with these stamps. So let's check it out. Oh, and also I saved this because I think this would make a beautiful you could inlay another color of the leaf. My hair. I'm sorry, you guys. It's just a few hours out of the shower and it doesn't quite know what it's doing yet. And so it wants to go on my face, like right on my eye. Okay, anyway, before I was really rudely interrupted, I just thought these shapes would be good for this organic shape of the leaf. And I'm kind of liking this oval. Wait until you see the detail on this beautiful oval. And I do believe Thankful for You. This is probably the smallest sentiment. There we go. Oh, yes. Perfecto. Okay, so Thankful for You. A little bit bigger block than we needed. I didn't die cut it yet, and here's why. But look at this first. See all that? Nice, right? This looks like something from the Gilded Age, too. Oh, okay. You had company. But then you can hop into bed, read your catalog. I don't know. Do you like to lounge in bed? I lounge in bed now. I didn't for a long, long time. I was always like, nope, I work until I can't work anymore, and then I drop into bed. I had no TV. I had nothing in there. But time marched all over my body. And now sometimes I need to lounge. And I am a world-class lounger. And so are my dogs. And I have an adjustable bed, a very comfortable bed, although I need to buy a new mattress, but it's still really comfortable. And anyway, more than you care to know, right? But let me try that again. I feel like I pressed a little too hard. This is kind of a fine lined stamp. There, I like that better. Thankful for You. And then I am going to grab a couple of these images, probably that little mushroom and acorn. No, how about the leaf? I don't know. I was thinking about maybe I'll just keep it. Since this is this an oak leaf? Maybe I should use the acorn and be really clever. Ooh, Jean's in bed right now. Hey, Jean. She knows how to live right. So anyway, I get in there. I've got TV. We all have our little devices. I can be on the phone scrolling, taking care of your orders while I'm, lounging. And let's see. Let me try it in early espresso on soft seafoam. And let me try. Oh, it's so cute. Let me try it. There. Okay. I love it full strength, but it has to be half strength because I need to read. Oh, I didn't necessarily need to put those in a straight line, but I'm going to. Let's do that. Okay, and then let's take some old olive. Where are you, sir? Granny apple green. No. Soft sea foam. Not dark enough in this case. Where are my old olive markers? Hold please, my friends. There we go. All right, I shouldn't do this right here, but I'm going to. I should grab my splatter box, but it's not happening. Okay, and then let's do a little on this too. Oh, sorry. So I'm taking the paintbrush point and the lid, and I'm flicking it. Okay. that is handy for both accent and, as I found earlier today, if you mess up, just splatter it. Okay, now I want to take that die, where'd my label die go? And I want to cut this out, and hopefully it won't be too distracting, right? I think that'll be cute. Because everything else is really simple and bold. So I thought, well, let's have a little bit of fun with this sentiment. Those acorns are so cute. Okay. So you always have to test on the type of cardstock, or I recommend testing your inking out when you're going to use a different color besides white, because of course the color that you're stamping on is going to affect the look of the ink you're using, right? Okay, now look at the detail in this die. Isn't it fun? It's so cute. All right, so we are going to bring that in here. Oh my, that's going to be really cute. I didn't want to cover up, I didn't really want to cover up any of the leaf, but we'll just, you know, there'll just be like a little bit of it there. And then we better have another acorn. I can't get enough. And did I already put that away? I did. Way too efficient. It is an oak leaf. Okay, great. See? I'm using the acorn because that's how clever I am. Now I kind of got lucky. Oh God, it's so cute. I want to just do a whole piece of designer series paper, you know, make your own out of this. Love it. And then, oh my goodness, is that going to be the cutest die cut ever? Yes. In case you're wondering, yes, it is. Okay, did anyone decide what the embellishments are? Otherwise, I'm just going to use something. I think I can probably figure it out. You know, you don't have to keep them all together, but I was going to show you what would be included in the class. But I'll get it figured out. Okay, now this, I am going to put several dimensionals on, but of course I'm kind of staggering them. I don't want to put them directly onto the stitching because that will, thank you very much, Kim. Kim's on my team. This is why. She's such a valued member. Kim, did you get a present from me in the mail? I hope so. If not, it should be on its way. Okay, I feel like I pulled them. No, did I pull them? No, I pulled street dots. And there, Cajun and gold. Oh, yes. I should have known that because of all the Cajun that's in the paper, right? Okay, well, thank goodness Kim is here to keep me straight. Hey, Lois, how are you doing? How's everything going in beautiful Canada? Nice? Turning into fall yet, or still hot like summer is? As I said, I think it's supposed to be 100 here tomorrow, but it's taking longer and longer to get there. You know what I mean? It doesn't like happen at 7 in the morning or something, as it can. Boise can be a real stinker sometimes when it comes to the heat. But so far, she's not been too mean to us. Can't get over that paper. It's so beautiful. Simple, but not simple, right? Simple and complex at the same time. I need this junk full. So I am currently reading The Lincoln Highway, and man, is it interesting. I really like that author. It's, well, I think his name is pronounced Amor Towles. And he was just in town not too long ago, and I missed him. But he wrote a couple of books that we've really loved in book club. Did he write A Gentleman in Moscow? Moscow, sorry. I don't remember, but anyway, he's written a couple of things that I have been in love with. And so anyway, this book is really good so far. I haven't finished it. If anybody's looking for an interesting piece of fiction, I recommend it. Oh my gosh, look how pretty that is. You could just leave it and then that would be good enough, but never, not here. Clean and simple stamping. What's that? Nobody knows what that is. Not in this office. Okay, let's see. Do I want to put this here? Yeah. Well, it has to go there. There's no room for it otherwise. And now I just need to figure out. Okay, so I can have dimensionals everywhere except for there. And my mom and I are planning a trip to Hood River at the end of September after Super Saturday. It's going to be a little bit of a recharge for me, I guess. Anyway, I'm very excited. It's going to be fun. But, you know, FYI, it's expensive to travel now. I know you guys are like, yeah, of course. But, okay, I couldn't figure out where to put those. So I put too many on there. Yeah, it's expensive. And we're driving. So anyway, it's all right because I want to go with my mother. We will have a blast. And it's so beautiful there. I've been wanting to go back because the last time I was there was the first time. And I was still really sick. And I got sick right before we left. I mean, sick with Crohn's disease. I had like a flare up right before we left. And so the whole time we were there, I was miserable. And then my mother was worried about me the whole time. She kept asking me if I need to go to the hospital. And I'm like, no, this is my life. And so anyway, I'm like, we need a do-over. And yeah, we're going to have a do-over. So I'm really excited. And so anyway, we were looking at places, which there were still plenty of available. We couldn't get a couple of the places. And then another one, of course, when you go on VRBO, they say they give you the price. They don't give you the price. Then you're checking out and you're like, my God, what? $600 a night? No, I'm not doing it. So we got a little. Did we talk about that before, Kim? You grew up in Hood River. Isn't it beautiful? It's so beautiful. Oh, your grandparents had a farm there. It's very idyllic. And it reminds me of what my hometown, Emmett, Idaho, would be like if they wouldn't have been so stupid and cut down so many of the orchards. Good job, Emmett. You missed out. Anyway, that's just my opinion, right? Okay, now this has no Cajun craze on it. Ooh, now I'm having second thoughts. I might want those streak dots, which is, I think the streaked dots are going to be in Zubilee. So if you like them, just know they'll be coming your way. Now, if you would also like to, Zubilee is also a class that comes to you in the mail every month. Focuses on a featured bundle, and it will feature, I don't know, another beautiful autumn suite. We will talk about it shortly. And you can purchase it as, oh my gosh, these look like wood. They really do. When you start to put them down, they look like wood. Anyway, Zubilee is going to have this beautiful toile paper. I mean, that's all you need to say, isn't it? You had me at 12. Okay. And I'm loving this card. I'm so thankful for you. This goes out to all of you. Isn't it pretty? It's like simple, so bold, but the interest is there in spades. Don't you think? The acorn, right? Sometimes you buy a stamp set for one stamp. Gathering moments. You might need it just for the acorn and a little shroom. But then you'll stay for the sentiments. Okay, that turned out better than I even thought it would. How about that? Okay, speaking of, let's see what's going on at the zoo, shall we? Now this is going to be, I'm going to have to edit some of these pages because some of this isn't going on. But first of all, most importantly, you need to know that I am so thankful for all of you that place orders with me through just purchasing product or events or just coming and seeing me. You help me continue to do what I love so much, and that is to be your demonstrator. So when you shop, well, the Stamping Zoo, but when you shop with Stampin' Up in general, you earn 10% back on your orders when they are $20 or more. So you can save those rewards for up to a year and gather them all and have one big shopping spree, or you can spend them on the very next order, just like I do. But whichever you choose, it's your option, and you will always know the balance of the Stampin' Rewards if you look in the upper right hand side of the website once you have logged in. I'm cleaning stamps. I didn't want to put my hand on that acorn, okay? Sorry. Oh, and then here is my way of thanking you with every purchase of $30 or more. No, with the total combined purchases of $30 or more every month, you will earn exclusive access to the Llama Lounge, which is all about, at least for right now, we're all about talking about different techniques. And I just finished up July's, which came out in August and was about embossing folders. And man, we worked those embossing folders. And so anyway, I put together a video. Again, it's an exclusive video. You'll receive a link to the month after you make the purchases. And you don't have to do anything special except for just choosing me as your demonstrator. And I do thank you so much for that. Here is the graphic for the Jubilee. So this is a single kit that's going to be coming to you. It ships on or about the 20th of every month. And this coming month in September, it's going to be all about Amber Autumn, another beautiful set. We will work with it eventually here on a live, but for right now, you can take a look at the stamp set, and it will have those beautiful streaked dots. You receive about $25 of product from the featured suite, and you will make 5 cards and 1 project with me on your time because I send you a color PDF, color photos, and videos for each card and project. If I make the project around some sort of little goodie or office supply or whatever, I send that goodie or office supply to you, okay? And also, you can earn a goodie bag if you choose the month-to-month subscription and stay for 6 consecutive months. It's so much fun for me to put those together for you guys. So I appreciate you for taking a look at it. Stay for a month or stay forever. I don't care. The choice is yours, and you will find 2 links in the description below based on whether you want to join as a subscription or a single month. That has happened, and it was so much fun. Okay, so Super Saturday is what I've been talking about. It is where I'm going to offer a class with this Gathering Moments that we're using tonight, okay? But if you're in the Boise area or would like to be, it will be in person on September 20th from 10 to 5 at Smoky Mountain Pizza on Park Center, about a mile from my house. I love that. You're going to paper craft all day with 3 new holiday sweets and bundles. And we will have games and prizes, giveaways and raffles. And as I say, if you can't make it in person, choose this as a retreat in a box. You use the same registration link, and then you either choose to pay the event fee or the shipping fee, okay? Other than that, the classes are the same, and you can add on the bundles at the same registration. Oh, we have 3 new kits available. We talked a lot about those last week, so just know that they're available. I made the garland kit, and I took some pictures of it and posted them. You guys, I look at it every morning. It's so gorgeous. $22. You can't beat it with a stick. All right, we do still have the in color products on sale this month. It is not just the ink pads and the cardstock and the single colored items. It's also things like the kits, embellishments, ribbons, trims, and lots and lots of things. So head on over to the Stamping Zoo, hit the Shop Now tab, and shop that sale. 15% adds up. Just ask me. And finally, if you are having fun with this, as I said, if you can't wait to get your hands on these new products, one of the best perks of getting the starter kit is that you can shop from pre-order up to, like a month early we get. So please take a look at that. It is the best deal in the Stampin' Up! World, okay? And I would love to have you on my team, and you do get some benefits simply for belonging to the Zoo crew. And so you can go on over to the linked tab in the description or join the Zoo crew at thestampingzoo.com, and you will get to see a little bit about me, some pictures of events, and of course, I tell you why I do what I do. There's too many, there's not enough room for me to tell you why I do what I do. But in a nutshell, it's because of you. That's right. Okay, here's our first card, all right, with gathering moments. Ooh, it's so fun. Okay, let's take a look at the second one. So I pulled a basic beige card base, and that must be for some stamping. Oh yeah, we're going to test. This is the insert. No, we're not using that. We're using this one. Isn't it fun? It has like all the stamped images. If you really look at it in the background on beige, it has like all the stamped images. And then tiny mushrooms, the leaves, the berries. I mean, it has everything, I think. This looks like the stamp. This looks like the embossing folder. I love how they just put it like all on here, but the different sizes make it so interesting. So anyway, that's going to be the front of our card. And then we are going to stamp on a large circle die cut from the Stylish Shapes. I just don't know if we're going to use beige or if we're going to use white yet. And so I put these pieces in here so we could stamp on them kind of like we did in the beginning. Because as I said, when you stamp on colored cardstock, you need to test it out first to see what it's going to look like, because the color of the cardstock itself will vary. Hello, Sarah Marison, and welcome. It's nice to have you here. Hello, Debbie. Okay, Alicia came on, everybody. Happy birthday, Alicia. I'm so glad to see you. I was wondering what you were up to, but I'm glad we caught you. It's so fun. Here we go. Maybe. Maybe. I can't hear it. Oh, man. I don't think it's working. I was giving you a special party noise. How about this? Let's see if it gives you this one. Are you guys hearing that? Because I'm not. Okay, I'll stop now. I was just playing. Okay, I know I can hear. No, all right, I'll leave it alone. Anyway, happy birthday to Corinne and to Alicia tonight. Very cool. Okay, so let's play a little bit with these inks. I feel like we either need to have one accent color or keep it very muted. What do you think? Of course, I want to grab the Blackberry Bliss and use it. I think it would be so good. Okay, good, Sherry. How are you doing? Oh, and you could hear the party noises. See, I couldn't. I don't even know what they are. Okay, well, I'll quit. I only hit the button like 3 times. Sorry. One was for Corinne and one was for Alicia. And I guess if there was a third one, it was just an extra. That was an extra for you guys. Okay, let's just try the, oh, and you know what? I also wanted to bring in, I was thinking about bringing this in, but let me see it. No, I don't think so. I think the color is a little off. let me see what else we have. We do have the twine, the early espresso, and old olive. We have that. What else do we have? Little linen. I want to use something with a little more heft. What do we have? Oh, well, of course, we have basic beige. That's what I was thinking about earlier. Okay. This is the classic ribbon. It's gorgeous. Of course, you could color it as well, but I think we're going to leave it all just kind of simple and beautiful. And let's, of course, use one of these huge sentiments so that we can show them off, right? Your friendship means the world to me. I love that. I am lucky because I have a lot of people I could say that to. I love that so much. Okay. Oh, KZ. See you later, KZ. Take care of yourself. Don't overdo it. She's like, that's enough. We got the party noises. Now I got to go to bed. Oh, hello. They are cling stamps after all. Okay, so let's try this. First of all, let me get it away. What am I thinking? Putting it right up on there. I mean, get real, Lisa. Ooh, it works very nice. And then we could also actually bring in basic beige because it does show up on itself, and it's quite khaki. If you want to know the truth about the whole thing, it's got a lot of green in it. See it? And so when you use it as watercolor, especially, it really shows up. Okay, that's going to dry. But I also need to do that little trick where I bring my gift card in and push the ink down. You're going to be able to see it a lot more on this one because it's lighter colored. See that? So I just ran the card over the ink to push the ink down. Otherwise, the ink sits at the top. And so sometimes you can't see all of the detail in these distinctive stamps unless you push the ink down. So case in point, this shows off a lot better than this. All the details get lost, right? And so I don't like it in beige, but how else was I to know? Let's see it on white. Maybe I can show it you better. Oh yeah, that's cute. That's very cute, but I don't like it on itself. No thanks. Not enough oomph. So let's grab pecan pie and let's do our little trick. Now you do need to try to remember to clean this off with your chamois. I'm gonna make you want this bundle. Music to my ears. Okay. Push that down and clean this thing too. I'm always cleaning. Sarah, I am in Boise, Idaho. Where are you at? I have customers all over the United States, but I am sitting in Boise, Idaho right now. Whoops, I missed that. Oh my, that's cute. Okay, let's see. Yes, that's better, don't you think? Oh yeah. Okay, we're going to use, those are the two colors we're going to use. Blackberry Bliss and pecan pie. Gorgeous. What country I'm in? The United States. Well, you're in Australia. Okay. Girl, are you up in the middle of the night? I think you are. Well, no, let's see. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Is it like noon on Friday-ish? Well, welcome and get on in here. We're very glad to have you here. Do you know Leslie Annabelle? No, I'm just teasing. She's also in Australia and she watches. So if you do know her, well, it wouldn't be that strange because, you know, that's how you guys find me is you like, share, and subscribe. Hint, hint, if you are enjoying this. Please do a little bit of that right now for me. Would you please? I appreciate it so much. because I'm just swimming out here in the cloud with millions of other people. And I just need some people to find me, right? And so you can help me do that simply by liking, sharing, and subscribing. And let's see, we don't have 1,000 followers yet over on my YouTube channel, but it's great. I mean, we have 7 something. That is great. But if you're not already a subscriber, please subscribe, because I'm trying to get to 1,000 for one reason, really only, and that is so that your comments will show up after the live is completed. And I think that's what's holding it up. So it'd be helpful to me, because lots of times I want to answer your questions or get a hold of you if you've asked me for something, and I cannot do that. Okay, let's do this. Oh, fun. And let's take a look at this thing. We haven't tried this yet. I like the plaid, but I think the plaid is too much. We already have things going on, right? And so, dare I say, the plaid may be a bit much. Let me see what this looks like. You know, now that you saw the designer series paper, you know that this pattern is right off of that. Well, which came first, the stamp or the pattern on the paper? We don't know. But it's super cool. And did I like its second generation? Let me see it. No, I really just like it. Full strength. Story of my life. Full strength. Okay. And then shabby. Leslie, oh my gosh. I was just talking about you. You knew it. With Sarah. Do you know Sarah? She lives in Victoria. Meet a fellow countrywoman. See, now look. Stop it, you. Falling down on the job. I mean, come on. Okay, do we need anything else on this? I mean, the paper back behind it used it used all the different elements. And so I almost want to as well. Oh, let me see those berries. We didn't use the berries, so I have to see them. And that leaf. Gosh, Lisa, come on. Okay, let's put those together. And then I can, oh my gosh, I feel so accomplished when I show you all the images. Oh my gosh. They're beautiful. Look at that. Those are really pretty. Okay, I think we probably need to see them in pecan pie as well. Boy, I didn't do a very good job of putting these on this block. We'll stamp on the other side. I mean, of course, I'm partial to the Blackberry Bliss, but that is really cool. And so both of these have a die cut or an open die for them. Okay. Now I am going to I think I want to bring in I don't know, that leaf is awfully pretty, but I want it really light. I don't want it to take away from the mushroom. How about if we have it here, but let me try it. First and second. Yeah, I think second would look good. First and second. Well, I hardly put it on there. Jeez. I was scared. I guess I was scared. Don't be scared now. You can do it. Okay, that one looks a little better. kind of fun. All right, and then, you know I'm going to bring some more splatter in. I have to. It's just kind of a splatter night. Imagine that. Okay, this guy, this, and this. And I'm going for it. Where's Blackberry Bliss? I must have Blackberry Bliss markers. There they are. Okay. All right. So with splatter, you get what you get. All right. You can't really direct it. If you want to direct it, you need to find a splatter looking stamp. But I like it because it's like a box of chocolates, right? You never know what you're going to get. And I guess since we were doing this earlier, it was so fun that we're going to put a little bit more down here. And don't do that so much with like strawberry slush or real red. It looks like crime scene. Yes, it does. Okay, where's that mushroom again? Let's do some more of that on the inside. And then we have that gorgeous mushroom designer series paper, right, from Celebration. So you could use this mushroom on there too. Oh, mushrooms must mean friendship. I love a delicious pan of mushrooms, sauteed in butter and thyme, finished off with a little white wine over a steak. Doesn't that sound yummy? Die cut one in one color and then the other in the other color. Yes, you're right. When we get into die cutting, Corinne, I will be sure to do that. Maybe. No, we're not doing it tonight. Sorry. You guys have places to be. Somebody already went to bed, for goodness sake. I'm losing them. They're dropping like flies. No, that's not true. KZ, it's not that I'm boring. It's that KZA doesn't feel well. And also, she's 2 hours ahead of me. Okay. Oh, yeah. You know what, Corinne? I should have used the small leaves. You knew it. You always have a good idea. You need to come over here. Come up here. You're down in Texas. Yes, you need to come up here and work with me a little bit. Can you help it? Help it out. Help the zoo out, would you please? Not tonight, though, because it's your birthday. What did you do today, Corinne? Or are you celebrating at another time? What about you, Alicia? Did you go out with Joe? Inquiring minds want to know. Okay. My children are very quiet. And when they were younger, that would make me think they were into something. But now, oh, I think they're just sleeping. They're, you know, of a slightly advanced age. So we, you know, and I appreciate this time in their lives as much as I did when they were puppies. And they are still quite inquisitive, but they do sleep more. But, you know, so do I, and I feel fine. So that's what I think when I start to think, oh, that's too bad. They sleep more than they used to. And I think, well, so do you, Lisa. I know, Corinne. I wish you could come up here too. We would have so much fun. Or maybe better yet, I would come down there. We could eat some barbecue, girl. Yes. Do all that Texas stuff. Kim says she hasn't mastered splattering. You always seem to wear more of it. Ah, okay. Okay. Maybe you are. Now that will happen. I feel like you need to. First of all, I normally use a paper pumpkin box, right? An old paper pumpkin box, and I splatter into that. But normally okay, pretend this is the bottom. I angle this down and then splatter it down, okay? If this is not angled down, it might be angled towards you, in which case you would splatter yourself. but mostly it's just trying. You hung out at home. Oh, and you went out last night for dinner. Very nice. I know that your man is not going to make you just sit, your man's going to celebrate you. So I knew that you probably did something at some point in time. And Corinne watched her grandkids. Oh, and then they sang happy birthday to you. That had to be adorable. And they're always so happy, aren't they, when it's your birthday? Sweet. Okay, let's put this paper on here because it's just too pretty. I'm just going to lay it directly down there. That's shocking in itself. And then I'm going to bring our little circle in. That's going to be on dimensionals because it just has to be. Something has to be on dimensionals. This is kind of a large circle. I could have gone down a little bit, but I didn't feel like it. I wasn't sure about because of those sentiments are kind of large. So as I said, the sentiments with some designer series paper and an embellishment are going to definitely make some simple and stunning cards. Okay, I like that. And then I'm still not going to use those Cajun Craze. We just didn't use Cajun Craze tonight. I guess it's because I just finished the in color cards last night and I used a lot of Cajun Craze. We're going to use these. They're iridescent foil gems. They look just like the paper, right? So you can definitely mix and match all of your Stampin' Up! Product. It's all gorgeous. You do you, okay? Promise me you'll do you. And your friendship means the world to me. I could have made these cards for all of you. I thank you so much for playing with all our beautiful paper crafting tonight. And so that, my friends, was just a start of a sneak peek of the Gathering Moments bundle and the Gathering Together suite that, as I said, will be part of my Super Saturday event. You can participate in that event online or in person. I don't think you're going to regret it. It's going to really make you feel thankful and get you in the mood for fall, don't you think? So, oh yes. Oh yes. That gold on the paper makes it extra special, doesn't it? So if you like this, then take a look at the registration link. It will have lots more information for you. And hope to see you guys on. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you. You are so welcome. Okay, so you'll see me live on Sunday at 4. I might be recorded, but I think I'll be live. Anyway, you'll see me regardless at 4 p.m. Mountain Time on Sunday. And until then, just have fun time. Do some stamping. Thank you so much, Jenny. I appreciate that. She loves the cards tonight. I kind of like them too. They're almost kind of natural looking, aren't they? This is really fun. I highly recommend it. Try this stitching technique. Okay, everyone, until Sunday, have a fun time with your own stamping creations, and I'll see you soon.